Hey guys, what's up? Lloyd's Gaming's here, and I am back for another episode of Clash of Clans. Right, so today I'm going to be showing you some more defense replays. Yeah, I lost that one. That guy took some Dark Elixir. Yeah, a bunch of different types of replays. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing you some more replays, and then I'm also going to do another raid. And then, yeah, so I actually decided to swap up my, that's not right. I have too many barbarians. Alright, I need to take out some of those. Wait, let's see. Okay, no one wants any barbarians. Didn't realize. Alright, so let's see how I use Barch. So I usually use about 80 barbarians, roughly, give or take. But yeah, so I put one barbarians in my max builder's hut, training camp. No, barracks, that's it. Sorry, I can never talk. Um, and then I'm just trying out different things. So Barch, yeah, Barch is a lot of fun to use. But yeah, okay, so let's get into some replays. We'll start with this one. So this was a sort of sort of like a Barch with a bit of giants and a bit of wall breakers, and of course, he didn't use any lightning spells though, which is interesting. But so let's just watch how he does. Obviously, you saw that he loses, but yeah, we'll see how he does. So he goes ahead and deploys all of his giants, which are going to get, and he doesn't deploy a healing spell. He should have deployed. He uses a rage spell instead. But what up's happening, if you look here, he does. You don't realize that you don't actually get. Oh no! Wait, can't tell. No, they're not. The giants aren't getting healed because they're being targeted by the Inferno Tower. So the heal spell isn't affecting them because they're being targeted by the Inferno Tower. Which, yeah, that kind of sucks. So the Inferno Tower isn't. I mean, he's not doing anything, and basically his troops are just getting wrecked. And yeah, so he deploys all of his giants. His giants go through there. The wall breakers break through. His queen is now targeting the town hall, but he used his queen's ability earlier, which was way too soon, and he now doesn't have enough queen health to get the town hall. If he had saved his king and queen's ability, he may have got 2 stars with that raid, but obviously he didn't. So that's the reason why he didn't get 2 stars. But anyway, yeah. So that's that raid. Got one lonely archer just banging away at that wall. I don't think she's gonna do anything, as you well, yeah. Then we have this raid. I got kind of wrecked in this raid, but he was using a completely max go go wee wee p. It's the same thing. I don't know. Just yeah, don't judge me. I don't know who comes up with these names. So he used one hog up there, if you didn't see, to try and lure the clan castle out, and now he's deploying down here near my my dark elixir. And then he drops his one golem, which is strange because most people don't use one golem; they use more than one golem. And he also only uses 6 wall breakers, so that's interesting as well. But now he's just going to drop a bunch of wizards, all of his packers, and yeah, like a mass load of wizards. That's a lot of wizards. Bunch of witches, bunch of max wizards, bunch of max packers. The golems are very low health. Actually, the golem just died, turned into 2 golemites, as you probably already know. He dropped a rage spell in there. The king's going ham. Queen's going off to the side. I think she turns back around at one point. Not sure. Yeah, he frees both my Inferno Towers and both my Expos, so both the Expos went down. But yeah, so he's doing pretty well. He's pretty much got the 1 star confirmed. But my guess is that he would be panicking because his Archer Queen's going off to the side, his King's going off to the side, nothing is going into the middle. So he drops a couple of barbarians, a witch, and his minion or two that he just randomly had. But my Inferno Towers were sort of low on a Dark Elixir from that last raid because I didn't go on since I'd been attacked. since both of these took place in about space of 2 hours, I think. So that Inferno Tower went down, and I think this one goes down in a second as well, which is probably part of the reason why he won this. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it is a bit annoying. But anyway, yeah, let's see how this plays out. So the P.E.K.K.A, yeah, so there, the Inferno Tower goes down, and then the P.E.K.K.A and the King go down at pretty much the same time. But yeah, so congrats on him. He does get a little bit lucky with his King turning into the side there, and the Inferno Tower both of them running out of juice. But yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. Anyway, all right. So let's move on to well, that's not really a defense. It's just this guy's going for some Dark Elixir, which is always helpful. I like having people who just target my Dark Elixir. That's the reason why I have it there. Trade Dark Elixir for trophies, because at the moment I'm not really using Dark Elixir. All right. So let's look at this last defense, and then we'll get into some raids, hopefully, if my troops will finish training, which they should be. So this guy ends up getting 50%. He uses kind of the same attack as the last guy who wasn't successful. But he doesn't use any wall breakers. He just uses a bunch of giants, and he's sort of more going for a 50% rather than for the town hall. Which, I mean, yeah, it's still a valued strategy, because I mean it does work. He gets 50%, but yeah, from seeing this raid, I actually decided to put my what are they called? Teslas on the outside. So yeah, my Teslas are now on the outside, which I will show you in a second. But for now, let's just watch this raid. Okay, so he has one giant and a bunch. His Archer Queen, which he deploys down there, level 40, completely maxed. It's nice to have those to help. Anyway, yeah. So he drops a rage spell, which I really didn't think was going to be that necessary. But obviously he felt like it was, so he did. Fine by me, but I think it was a bit unnecessary. Anyway, so he gets 50%. He gets not very much loot bonus. I mean, the loot golden elixir gained. But he does get a decent amount, quite a decent amount of dark elixir. But yeah, so that's the last one. Let's see. That's fine. Alright, I'll donate afterwards. Alright, let's just gem this because I can't be bothered to wait. Alright, let's go. Alright, so one of the main things about Barch is you have to look for the right base. I can't put as much emphasis as possible. Like, if you don't find a good raid, you are pretty much screwed. I mean a good base. You have to have the right base. Ideal, this is how I do it, is to have both the heroes in the center. To have all of these sort of, like barracks, dark elixir, spell on the outside. Preferably mortars in the middle, but they don't make a huge difference. And wizard towers, they do make a decent amount of difference. But what you can do instead is just deploy lightly in the area where they are. But anyway, this base is pretty good to barch, and also it has a bunch of loot in it, so that's also swayed me. Those are in the middle, which is perfect. One mortar is upgrading. Three mortars are upgrading, which is great. Wizard towers are in the middle. This is should be quite an easy raid. I doubt there are any traps because it looks quite sort of AFK, away from keyboard, if you can sort of put it into this area. But yeah, so just deploy a sort of wall of barbarians. What the barbarians do is because you don't need as many barbarians as you need archers. The barbarians are the shield, and they don't do as much damage as archers. The barbarians are as I said, shield. They are the defense for the archer's attack. A key point in barching is to focus on how much damage each thing takes, and focus on the areas which that don't have very much health. because that can be really helpful. Alright, so up here, there's a bunch of structures that don't have very much health. So I'm going to drop a lightning spell right here, which hopefully will take out both. Freaking, right, I have to drop another lightning spell, otherwise it won't work. And I'm going to drop my third lightning spell over there on that builder's hut, because I just really want to win this raid. Right, so we drop that. Alright, take out that. Then, okay. Well, it's not too bad. I like using a bunch of giants as sort of a shield, and then my Archqueen and Barbarian following up. But that's just my preference. That's not how I'm saying you should use it. That's not how I'm saying that if you don't lose it, you use it, you're going to lose. I'm just saying that's my preference. So there we go. That's 50%. That's a great grade by Master 2 standard. 8 trophies, 121,000 gold, 138,805 elixir, 261 dark elixir, which I'm not really bothered about because I don't care about dark elixir at the moment, except for do upgrades in my laboratory, which I don't really do that often, for dark elixir anyway. But we got all that loot plus the bonus, which honestly, that's a lot of loot when you think about it. And Barch is very effective when you have high loot. Like, really effective. I probably should have used a rage spell there. Yeah, I'm trying to use up one of those rage spells because I don't want to use... I just realized I have to put wall breakers there, and then an archer. Yeah, so this is how I train my troops. So, just get rid of all of that. Get rid of that. Put one of those. And then I put 5, because I find that if I put only one full thing of barbarians in the first one, it's not enough. So I put I put 5 in 2 of them. So it just gives an extra 10 barbarians. Otherwise, I'd be at 70. But yeah, so I put 1 wall breaker in each. I'm kind of liking this strategy. It's sort of it's more effective because it makes saves a lot easier. But yeah, so now that that's ready, okay. I'm going to share that raid. Nice loot. My clan is great, by the way. My clan is 300 outlaws. It's in the family of 300, which is a very high clan. We have a bunch of really nice people. All these guys are great. We don't war very often. I love that because it means I don't have to train up anything except Barch. You can see the minimum requirements. If you want to come join the clan, that would be great. I'd love to see some subscribers, some fans over in the clan. It'd be absolutely awesome to see you guys. But yeah, I'm an elder at the moment, working on that co. But yeah, it's going great. So I'm just gonna say to YouTube. Let's see if they say hi. And at the moment, I'm mostly doing wall upgrades. So, yeah. So, I'm doing each corner. So, I've got my inner layer done. Now I'm doing each corner. I'm thinking maybe I should put my builder's huts in the middle. But that sort of makes it look like my Teslas are in there. So, they don't expect me to have the Teslas on the outside. Which really helps. So, I'm hoping I'm going to start winning more and more Barch raids, because I get attacked by Barch raids a lot. Like, a lot. A lot of people use Barch raids. I get attacked more by Barch raids than anything else. But, yeah, so this has been a 14-minute video. I have it up on my monitor. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is going to be the end of the episode now. Yeah, great raid. Great raid. Very different. Yeah, I lost those 2. That was embarrassing. That was really... sticky fingers. That was really embarrassing. I'm glad I didn't do... Yeah, that's the one that we did on the last video. Not very proud of that. But we got a great raid done today. See, I don't always win my raids. I'm not perfect. But I win most of my raids, and that's what makes the difference. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you later. Bye.